Yes, my dear students, I welcome you all for exercise 2.4, question number 5. Last question of the exercise. See, my dear students, if you have understood the question number 4, where we have to split the middle term and solve, and we have understood the long term division method, the two questions you have to understand, then you will be able to solve this question number 5. What is the different thing in question number 5? See, the degree of question number 5, if you'll see, it is 3 or more than 2. It is not 2. See, 3, it can be more than 3 also. But in your cases, everywhere the degree is 3. And question number 5, the degree was 2. Means this is a quadratic equation. When the degree of the polynomial is 2, that polynomial is called as a quadratic polynomial. So here the degree is 2. Over there, you have to split the middle term and solve. Degree is 2 and 3 terms are there. Degree is 2 and 3 terms are there. At that time, you have to split the middle term and solve. I have explained this very nicely to all people. So this is done. But when the degree is more than 2, at that time the method is slightly different. First, I like to explain you the textual method, what they expect you all people to do, and I have taken some other example for this. This is another example, that is textual example. I am trying to explain you with the help of this example. Definitely this is a longer method. I'll be explaining you a shorter method and a better way, but still you have to present it properly and you have to understand what the textbook demands. See, what happens is that, especially here when the degree is, actually you should multiply this here, the coefficient of cube is 1, 1 into minus 20 is minus 20. So you have got 120. Minus also we have to consider, but right now you just understand 120 and you have to find all the factors of 120. Are you understanding? Find all the factors of 120 means find all those numbers which are going to divide 120, which can completely divide 120. So I can start with 1. 120 is a 120. Then after 1 the factor is 2. 2 can divide 120? Yes. 2, 60 is a 120. Right? Then next is 3. Can 3 divide 120? Yes. 3, 4 is a 12, 0. See, I am dividing over here. Now this I am just writing the number because these are again the factors only. If you don't understand 3, then you divide this 120 by 3 and see. 3, 4 is a 2, 0. So 40 is a 3, 4 is a 12, 0. 40 is a. So 40 I have written down. I am going on writing. These are all the factors. So 3 also is done. After 3 comes 4. 4 also can divide 120. 4 also can divide 120. 4, 3 is a 12, 0. So 4, 30 is a 120. 5 also can divide 120 because there is a 0 in the units place. 5, 2 is a 10, 5, 4 is a 20. So you will get 5, 24 is a 120. Okay. 6 also can divide 120. See, there are so many factors. 6, 20 is a. Okay. 6, 2 is a 12, 0. 6, 20 is a 120. If I go further, then 7 will not divide 120. 8, yes, 8 is dividing 120. 8, 1s are 8, 8, 5s are 40. Yes. 8, 15s are 120. Okay. 9 will definitely not divide 120. 10 will divide 120. 10, 12s are 120. Okay. And then 11 will not divide 120 and you have reached 12. See, you have to go like this here towards 120 and in between you will cross each other. When you are crossing each other or you are crossing each other, then these are the other factors: 12, 15, 20, 24, 30, 40, 60, 120. Actually, these are all the factors of 120. Now, what do they expect? And of course, this is not the only, these are not the only factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15. Actually, the factors are what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means they are basically plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, plus minus 4, plus minus 5, plus minus 6, plus minus 8, plus minus 10, plus minus 12, plus minus 15, plus minus 20, plus minus 24, plus minus 30, plus minus 40, plus minus 60, plus minus 120. So you can see how many are there: 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 into 2, because there are plus minus. They are 32 in all. Now what do they expect you all people to do is that by trial method, once you have to see, substituting 1 over here, is 1 going to be the, means when you substitute 1, that means x minus 1. By trial method, checking if x minus 1 is factor of p of x. This is p of x. Means therefore x minus 1 is equal to 0, therefore x is equal to 1. You will substitute 1 in this. If remainder is 0, x minus 1 is a factor. If remainder is not 0, x minus 1 is not a factor. Then you will check for x plus 1. So for x plus 1, that means x plus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1. Then you will find p of minus 1. If p of minus 1 is a factor, then it is a factor. If it is not a factor, then you have to go for x plus 2 is equal to 0. So you will substitute x is equal to minus 2. And then you will find p of minus 2. Means you have to go on substitute minus 2 in the place of x. And you have to find factors. Now here what happens in this method, even if one factor you get one factor, then you can find the factor by other method, that is different. But this is really a very difficult method that, of course, you normally what happens, x minus 1, x plus 1 comes as a factor. Definitely you get a factor. At the most, x plus 2, x minus 2. Out of these 4, 1 will be the factor, and then other 2 factors you have to find. For that, different method is that. But first, basic one factor you have to get. What I will tell you all my students is that definitely you have to start by trial method only. But you don't try. See what I am telling, x cube minus 23x square. See what I am telling. X cube minus 23x square plus 142x minus 120. Okay. See, try to understand, but what they are meaning to tell you is that out of these 32 numbers, there will be 3 factors actually, but one though you have to search anyhow, and they will be out of these 32 numbers. Are you getting this? You have to understand. This is the, see, they are trying to explain you that among infinite number of numbers, actual collection is infinite. Out of those infinite, they have brought your collection to only 32 numbers. Are you getting? That is what they mean to tell you. And out of these 32, you have to fetch one first and then fetch another's. But what I mean to say is that, see here, what I will tell you all people is that when this is there in front of you, first of all, you have to see that whether you have got all the 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, fine. Everybody is there. Now what you all people do is that either of the two. First you add all the coefficients. Add all the coefficients. So what is the coefficient over here? Plus 1. Right? Here minus 23. Here plus 142. Here minus 120. Now if I add all these coefficients, means if I solve the value of this when I do, what do I get? See, I can definitely, first I'll bring 1 plus 142 close and then minus 23 minus 120, because this I can add. After adding this, I get 143, and when I add this, I get minus 143. Okay, so here the answer is 0. See my dear student, this you have to remember. This is not given in your textbook. This I am telling you. Remember, if you add all the coefficients of polynomial and if the sum of coefficient is equal to 0. Remember, if you add all these coefficients, can you get it what I'm doing? This is basically rough work. Don't solve this in fair. I am warning you all people. You have to add all the coefficients like this, how I did it over here. Add all the coefficients. The 1 minus 23 plus 142 minus 120. Are you getting 1 minus 23 plus 142 minus 120? Solve this. What I'll do first, plus I'll bring together 1 plus 142 minus 23 minus 120. Why I'm doing that? Because here I will have to add this. It will become 143. This also will be added, but sign will be minus 143 will get over here. 120 plus 23 will be 143. And 143 minus 143 is equal to 0. The sum is equal to 0. If the sum is equal to 0, then remember my dear students, x minus 1 is a factor. This for your knowledge I am telling. Okay, so by trial method, try directly this. Try directly x minus 1 and go on. X minus 1 is a factor. That means what will happen? X minus 1 is equal to 0, the x is equal to 1. So you will have to find the value of p of 1. I hope you are understanding this. If you all are not understanding, when I will solve the question, you will understand in a better way. But try to understand this. In certain cases, if supposing I change this question, if I write like this, see now if the question would have been like this, x cube plus 23x square plus 142x plus 120. If I add now all the coefficients, so 1 plus 23 plus 142 plus 23 plus 142 plus 120. This will definitely not be equal to 0 because all are getting added, so it will not be equal to 0. In that case, if the sum is not 0, then definitely now x minus 1 is not a factor. Now for this polynomial, see I have changed the question. This was the initial question. At that time the signs were different. When these signs were there, at that time I took the coefficients, I added them, I got the value 0. X minus 1 is a factor of this polynomial. It is right. But if supposing the signs would have been like this, and now if you add the polynomial, the coefficients, then definitely this is not going to be equal to 0. You can see because they are all getting added. So this is going to be anywhere more than 260. Okay, so nowhere close to 0. Then what will happen? This is the first case. If you add all the coefficients and you get 0, then x minus 1 is a factor. Remember this. If you add all the coefficients and you don't get it is equal to 0, then you will have to go to second step. What you do, add coefficients of odd powers separately and add coefficients of even powers separately. Are you getting? So here if I see odd powers are 3 is the odd power, this is raised to power of 1, this is odd power. Okay, I will add all this. So what is the power coefficient of this? 1 plus 142. 1 plus 142. Are you getting? I am adding odd powers over here. 1 plus 142 I am getting 143. And even powers I will add separately. These are even powers. 2, when the power is 0, this is also coming. Actually 0 is nothing like that, but still when we have to consider it, so at last we have to consider it in the list of even numbers. So here the coefficient is 23, 120. 120 plus 23. You have to add this. So here what you will get is 143. Now if you will see this, both the values are equal. They are equal. It can be plus 143, plus 143, minus 143, minus 143, but they are equal. So if sum of coefficients of odd powers is equal to sum of coefficient of even powers, if they come equal, then x plus 1 is factor of p of x. This you have to understand. This you have to remember. You are not supposed to solve in the answer paper. This you have to do as a rough work, and these two logic, these two concept, you have to remember. This is my technique I am teaching you. This is not according to the textbook. Okay, my dear students, this is not according to the textbook. See, I repeat, I don't know whether the paper was in the range or not. If there are two types that you have to understand. If you add all the powers over here, then if you get a 0, then definitely x minus 1 is a factor of p of x. So by trial method, you can start your trial with, let us try with x minus 1 as a factor of p of x. Then x minus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to 1, and then you substitute in place of x1 here, and you will definitely get the value is equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 1 is a factor. Afterwards also question is there. You have to solve the solution further. If you add all the coefficients, like in this case I am telling you, add all the coefficients and you don't get the sum as equal to 0. In that case, what you have to do, add the coefficients of odd powers separately. Okay, coefficients of odd powers separately, as I have done over here, and coefficients of even powers separately. Odd 3, 1, 1 plus 142 I have added over here, 143. Even powers 23 and 120 I have added over here separately. And both the power values is equal to 0, is equal to 143. They will be equal. The values will be equal, not definitely 0, not necessarily 0. It can be anything, positive 143, negative 143, positive 5, negative 5, whatever it is. If they are equal, if sum of coefficients of odd power is equal to sum of coefficients of even powers, then x plus 1 is a factor of p of x. Definitely x plus 1 will be the factor of p of x. You will just tell that let's try, what is the, by trial, let's try to see if x plus 1 is a factor of p of x. That means x plus 1 is equal to 0, therefore x is equal to minus 1. So you will find p of minus 1. Means in place of x, you will go on substituting minus 1, and definitely you will get 0. And then you can tell x plus 1 is a factor. Of course, afterwards, again, there is a question that is to be solved. So coming back over here. Okay, coming back over here. See, if I start with the question that is given to me itself, like this question itself, this is solved examples question. See here, what are they asking? Factorize. This is the question given to you. X cube minus 23 x square plus 142x minus 120. This is your p of x is equal to this. Now what I want you all people to do when you get this question, now I am starting to solve. I hope you all have understood, even if 10% of what I have told, even then that is sufficient for me. Okay, so what I will do now, first I will add all the coefficients. So in rough, this is my rough work over here. Okay, plus 1 minus 23 plus 142 minus 120. If I go to add this, so first I will bring plus together. 142, 1 plus 142 minus 23 minus 120. If I add this, this will become 143, this will become minus 143, this will become 0. So the sum has come 0. This I have understood. This is what I am doing in my own mind. This is my own rough work. Now purposely when I have to start, see, I know that you don't have to write everything over there. You don't have to write all those factors and these things, everything. You don't have to actually write these all in your solution. What you will tell over here, let array trying to see if, now you know x minus 1 is a factor now. You know. So you should start with x minus 1, trying to see if x minus 1 is a factor of p of x. Therefore, x minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 1. P of 1. So here you will go on substituting 1. 1 cube minus 23 into 1 square. Are you getting? If you remember, 1 plus 142 into x means again 1 minus 120. P of 1. 1 cube is 1 minus 23. 1 square will be 23 plus 142 1 means plus 142 minus 120. So now if you are very smart enough to understand that we have actually reached over here itself what we were doing. So 1 plus 142 I will bring together minus 23 minus 120 I will bring together. This will become 142, 143 minus 143. I get what? P of 1 is equal to 0. So P of 1 is equal to 0 I have got. So then I will simply say, therefore, by factor theorem, since P of 1 is equal to 0, x, we have used what? X minus 1. X minus 1 is a factor of P of x. So one factor you have got. See, they are asking you to factorize. Factorize means you have to see the numbers, all the numbers, when you multiply, you will get this. So definitely x minus 1 will be the factor of this. Now what you have to do? Now by long term division method. See, this you have to now divide. X cube minus 23x square plus 142x minus 120. This I will divide with x minus 1. Now because I know x minus 1 is a factor. Are you getting? I have got one factor. X minus 1 is a factor. So this division will give me remainder 0 definitely. So this now I have explained you. We have done this long term division. I have told you all people. So here what will happen? First time we will do what? X into how many will give me what? X into what will give me x cube? X into x square will give me x cube. Okay? Plus plus plus. So once you have discovered this, now this will go and multiply with this, right? Minus plus minus 1 into x square, 1x square. Fine. Then you are going to subtract this. So minus plus, this will become minus, this will become plus. You will now divide this. This will get cancelled. X cube minus x cube is getting cancelled. Minus 23x square plus 1x square. Now see, this is the question now. Minus 23x square plus 1x square. This sign will go now. Minus 23x square plus 1x square. That will give me what? Minus 22x square, right? Minus plus minus. So you will subtract 23 minus 1 you will do in mind. 23 minus 1 is 22, sign of the greater number, minus 22x square. This is your answer over here. So you will get what over here? Minus 22x square. This all you have to pull down. Plus 142x minus 120. Now you have to carry on the division of this. First this minus sign will be copied over here. Now x, how many will be x square? First of all 1, 22 will come over here. X into x will give me x square. But before that, plus minus minus. 122 is 22, x into x, x square. Now this also will go and multiply with that. Second term will go and multiply with the same. Minus minus plus will be written first. 122x the 22x. I am going to subtract this. So minus will become plus, plus will become minus, and then I will have to subtract this. Minus 22x square plus 22x. Now these signs I have to consider. These are now no more existing. Minus 22x square plus 22x square, this will get cancelled. Plus 142x minus 22x. Actually again I am coming over here. 142x minus 22x. Okay, so here I'll get what? Plus minus will definitely subtract. This will be 0, 20, 120x will be the answer of this. I have the greater number plus. So I will get over here plus 120x minus 120 will be pulled down. Now this sign will go here first. Then x into 1 is there, 120 is a 120 I will get over here, and x will be into 1 will be x. Plus 120x. Now this will go and multiply there. Minus 1 into plus 120 minus plus minus 1 into 120, 120. I am going to subtract this. Plus will become minus, minus will become plus, and this is plus 120x minus 120x will get cancelled. Minus 120 plus 120 will get cancelled. Remainder is 0. So now you have got what? This p of x basically is equal to, see now what I am going to write and how I am going to write. See, now you know this p of x is equal to this. Fine, that question is that which is given to me. P of x is equal to x cube minus this is a question, 23x square plus 142x minus 120. This is p of x. But then I know that I have found the factors, and now x minus 1 into this, x minus 1 into this into this will be this, right? This into this bracket. If, as you know, supposing it is 80 divided by 4, 4 2s are 8, 0, this 0 comes down, 0s are 0. So now 4 into 20 will be 80, na? 4 into 20 will be 80, when the remainder is 0. So 4 into 20 will be 80. So similarly, when the remainder is 0, this into this bracket will be this. So x minus 1 into this one, x square minus 22x plus 120. Basically is going to be this now. So you have got two factors. But now again the topic is not yet over. This will be now question number 4 that we have done. Here. We have reached over here. Now, see, this is that one. You have to go on solving this by splitting the middle term, and this will be copied down. Rest of this will be copied down. So you have to now discover the factors over here. First I have to split this middle term. You are not supposed to draw these diagrams. I am just showing because for you all people to understand. 120s are 120. Right? The product is, if you remember, plus 120. Right? Plus 120. Now we have to find the factors. So 120 ka factor if I go to find, 2 60s are 2 30s are 2 15s are 3 5s are 5 1s are. Fine. So now if you'll see, now you have to search for the combination over here who will multiply to become 120, at the same time add or subtract to become the middle term 22. Okay, so whom do I go to search? 2 2s are 4 2s are 8, fine, and 3 5s are 15, fine. So what is this? 15 plus 8? 23, right? 15 plus 8 will be 23. So this is not a proper combination. This is gone. Now next what I do? 2 2s are 4, 2s are 8, 3s are 24 and 5. Of course not. 24 and 5 है ना. This also if I add it will become 29, if I subtract it will become 19. So this also is not going to work. Now what I do, I have finished with this. 5 into 2 I take, and 2 2s are 4, 3s are 15. Are you getting? See, the combination is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. This is the combination that you have got. I have completed with 2 2 2. This I have completed 2 2 2 into 3 into 5. I have completed. I have seen that, and it is not working. And then I jumped over. I did this also. 2 2s are 4 2s are 8, 3s are 24, and 5. That also did not work. Now I am going to do what? 5 2s are 10. Fine. And then 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12. I'll just jump over. I have to see, I have to take different combinations. So what I'm getting, 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12, 2 5s are 10. Definitely this is working. 12 plus 10 is going to give me 22. Definitely multiplication will give me 120. Okay, so 12 and 10, they are working. The split is what I have taken, 12 and 10. Definitely when I add them, they will be 22, and when I multiply them, they will be 120. Fine. Now assign signs. So what sign will go? The sign of the middle term will go to the greater number. The greater number is 12. See here, these are 10. The greater number is 12, so greater number will get the sign of, sign of minus. Fine, the greater number is 12, sign of the middle term is minus. This minus sign will go to the greater number. Out of these two, greater number is 12, so it will get minus. Now we have to manipulate the sign of 10. If I take plus over here, so minus 12 plus 10. Minus 12 plus 10 will return me minus 2. I want minus 22. So this also has to be minus. Minus 12 minus 10 will give me minus 22. Then it is right. And now we have to confirm. If I multiply these two numbers, minus 12 into minus 10, what I get? Minus minus plus, 12 tens are 120. I have returned over here, came back over here. That means this split is right split. Fine, I have discovered this split. Now this I have to write minus 12x minus 10x over here. Understood? I hope you all have understood this. So the rest of these things I will copy as they are. Even this, bracket open, x square. But now I will write in place of this middle term minus 22x, I will write minus 12x minus 10x in place of this minus 22x plus 120 will come. Fine. Again, these all things I will copy as they are. Here now my common factor begins. Actually, I could have replaced. Writing 10 over here and 12 over there is beneficial. X square minus 10x minus 12x plus 120. Again, I take P of x is equal to x minus 1. Here now I can take out the common factor x. X into x has gone outside, it will become x. Are you getting my point? This common factor you will divide over here, x square upon x. This is the term, you will divide by the common factor, you will get x. Minus, you will again divide 10x by the common factor x. You will get 10. Here now you have to be careful. Minus is going outside, so this sign will change now. And here the smaller number 12 is completely dividing the greater number. 12 tens are 120. So 12 will go outside. Bracket open. 12x divided by 12. X. Remember this minus has gone outside, plus will become minus. 120 divided by 12. Ones are, this is again 10. Bracket close. So what you get now is P of x is equal to x minus 1 in bracket. X minus 10 are the common factor again. And what remains is x minus 12 in another bracket. This is factorization complete. Okay, my dear students. Now, do you understand what is happening? See, my dear students, if you would have gone by doing this technique, see, means you would have, by trial method, you would have checked plus 1, minus 1. Out of that, you would have got x minus 1. That's why you would have got x plus 1. You would have got x plus 1. Then minus 10 minus 12 is there. That means plus minus 2 would have not given you 0, plus minus 3 would have not given you 0, plus minus 4, plus minus 5, plus minus 6, plus minus 8, and then you come over here. After plus 10, you would have done minus 10, and then you would have got second factor. Okay, and then again for 12, when you go, x minus 12 would have been there. There are three factors you would have got. Definitely three factors, because see, definitely this is, again you have to understand, the degree is 3. The degree is 3, so the factors will be 3. If the degree is 4, you will get 4 factors. Are you getting, my dear students? If degree is 4, you will get 4 factors. If your degree is 6, so you will get 6 factors. So here, degree is 3, you have got 3 factors, x minus 1, x minus 10, x minus 12. If you actually multiply this and open this, so you will return to this. Where was the question? Question किधर गया? You will return to this. If you actually open this and multiply this, you will get this, because this is factorization done. Okay. So like this, my dear students, you have to solve the entire question number 5. So let us start with question number 1. Question number 5. Factorize. So my dear students, now just start this. Try to understand. If you can do one thing, you can do a part of a question, pause the video, do a part of a question if what you have understood, then resume the video and check whether that part of yours is right. Up to there you have come right. So here p of x is equal to x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. This is the condition. Now what I have told, two things you have to do. Add all the coefficients. If I add all the coefficients, 1 minus 2 minus 1 plus 2. 1 minus 2 minus 1 plus 2. Fine. So I'll take the addition wala together, 1 plus 2 and minus 2 minus 1 together. So 1 plus 2 is 3, minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3, 0. So you can see that addition has given 0, x minus 1 is going to be the factor. So by trial method, I'll start with that itself. Now, trying to see if x minus 1 is a factor of p of x. Fine. Whether x minus 1 is a factor of p of x, this you have to try. So x minus 1 is equal to 0, therefore x is equal to 1. So now you will find p of 1, 1 cube minus 2 into 1 square minus 1 plus 2. Okay. So now what you are getting is 1 cube will be 1, minus plus minus, 1 square 1 into 2, 2, minus 1 plus 2. This you know, you have done this over here in the rough work. It is same, 1 minus 2 minus 1 plus 2. You can straight write p of 1 is equal to 0. Now you have got it is factor, the remainder is 0. So you will bring it to notice by factor theorem. Since p of 1 is equal to 0, x minus 1 is a factor of p of x. Okay, x minus 1 is the first factor of p of x. So now you have to go searching for the other factors. So here you can write here, searching for remaining factors by long term division method. So you will go to divide by long term division. What is this? X cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. This you will divide by x minus 1 because you know that x minus 1 is a factor. So in the end you should get the remainder 0. So first 1 ones will return me 1, x into x square will definitely give me x cube. But before that plus. So this is a plus, I don't have to write. X into x square will give me x cube. But definitely I am going to subtract, this plus will become minus. Of course, this also, sorry, this will have to multiply now. Minus plus minus. 1 ones are 1, x square will give me x square. You are going to subtract, so this plus will become minus, this minus will become plus. This is over. Now 1x cube minus 1x cube will get cancelled. Minus 2x square plus 1x square, right? You will write this minus 2x square plus 1x square. Okay. So what will this give? Minus plus minus, so we will subtract 2 minus 1, 1x square. Sign of the greater number minus. So you will get minus 1x square. This you will write over here, minus 1x square. These all you will pull down, minus x plus 2. Fine. Now proceeding to divide this. When you proceed to divide this, what you have to do is that first you will copy this minus sign over here. Then 1 ones are 1. X into x will give you x square. But before that, plus minus minus 1x into 1x, 1x square. Then you have to multiply this by the same, that minus minus plus 1 into 1x, 1x. You are going to subtract the two, minus will become plus, plus will become minus, signs will change. Now these new signs, these signs will not be there. Minus 1x square plus 1x square will get cancelled. Minus x, minus x. Are you getting? Minus x, right? Will be minus. This is 1, this is 1. Minus minus plus 1, 1 plus 1, 2. Sign of the greater number minus, minus 2x. So we will write over here minus 2x plus 2. This will be pulled down. Now again this minus will be copied over here. Again I will do the same thing. 1 into 1 will give me 2a. 1 into 2 will give me 2. X will give me over there, but before that plus minus minus 1x into 2. This is 2. 1x into 2 will give me minus 2x. This also will go and multiply there. Minus minus plus 1 into 2, 2. Subtraction in process. Minus will become plus, plus will become minus. Minus 2x plus 2x. This will get cancelled. Plus 2 minus 2 also will get cancelled. Remainder is 0. So now you get this is equal to x minus 1 into this. Okay, my dear students. So we have reached over there. And then now what do I do now is, first I arrange for a paper. So what I get next is, see here, P of x is equal to this one, x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. But you have got that P of x is equal to, you factorized that, you got it as x minus 1 into this will be this, because the remainder is 0. So it will be halted over here itself. So you get x minus 1, x square minus 1x minus 2. Okay, my dear students. So long-term division is over. Factors are found. Now your sum has come to the question number 4. This all will be copied and this you have to keep on solving. So definitely first I have to split the middle term. See, remember my dear students, this I have to split. I am not supposed to draw this, but I am drawing this only for you all people to understand that what I am going through. 1 into minus 2 product 1 into minus 2. Here I have to return. Now, of course, if I consider 2, 2 has got only one factor, that is 2 into 1. No, nothing exists. So 2 into 1, 2 and 1. If I consider adding them, I will get 3. I want 1. So I will have to subtract them. Definitely, split is very easy because there is nobody else existing. And it is working. 2 minus 1 will return me 1. Now I have to assign signs. So 2, 1. How do I assign sign? This sign of the middle term will go to the greater number. Among this, who is the greater number? 2 is the greater number. So the sign of minus will go to 2. Now I have to manipulate the sign of 1. Minus 2 minus 1 will give me minus 3. I want 1. So this has to be plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 will definitely give me minus 1. Okay. Now we have to confirm. How do you confirm? You have to multiply these two numbers. These two numbers you have to multiply now. Minus 2 into 1 will give you minus plus minus 2 ones are 2. Minus 2. You have returned over here. That means this split of yours, minus 2 plus 1 is the right split. So now before writing it now itself, I can write it, see here, minus 2x plus 1x, right? I can write it minus 2x plus 1x, or I can write it 1x minus 2x. I am rearranging. Instead of writing like this, I am writing like this because 2 and 2 will be then closer. Okay, so that is the reason. Otherwise, I will have to again write one more step to rearrange them. So what I do over here is P of x is equal to x minus 1. See, try to understand. This is all you have to copy. Bracket open, x square. But in place of minus 1x, I will write 1x first, plus 1x minus 2x. Minus 2 will be written over here. Fine. Now I will find the common factor over here, find the common factor here, and then you have to be very careful. Minus sign will be going outside. So P of x is equal to x minus 1. Here if I go to find the common factor, x is present in both. The smaller power will go outside. Fine. Now if I divide this, x square upon x, 1x will go, so 1x will come over here. X has gone outside, plus 1 remain inside. Now here 2 is the common factor, you can very well see, but now remember minus sign has gone outside, 2, so this sign is going to change. 2 has gone outside, x stays. Minus will become plus. 2 has gone outside, nothing is remaining over there. When nothing remains, 1 remains. Fine. So now P of x is equal to x minus 1, x plus 1 will be the common factor again, and then what remains is x minus 2. This is factorization done. This is factorization completed. Okay, my dear students. So now you can try to do question number 2. Pause the video for question number 2. Solve it. When you are finished, you can resume the video and solve. Check whether your answer is right. What is the next question? Second one. See here, P of x is equal to x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5. Okay, this is the P of x. Now again I will go by the same method. I will first add all the polynomials, add all the coefficients. What I will get? 1 minus 3 minus 9, minus 5. No question of getting 0. Definitely it is going to be, these all are minus, 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 so they will add up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1 minus 17 is going to return me minus 16. No question of 0. So forget about that. X minus 1 is not a factor now. Now I will have to check for x plus 1. For that, what I have to do? For that, what I have to do is add odd powers. I will add over here. Odd powers 1. This minus 9 will give me minus 8. Right? Even powers minus 3, minus 5, minus 8. Both are right. Both are equal. So now x plus 1 is going to be the factor. Okay, here x minus 1 is no more a factor. So here you will tell, now just you will start by that only. Trying to see if x plus 1, directly you can write, is a factor of p of x. Okay, so what you will get over here? Therefore, x plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to minus 1. Now you will have to find p of minus 1. Definitely it should come 0. P of minus 1. Okay, right? P of minus 1 is equal to minus 1 cube minus 3 into minus 1 square minus 9 into minus 1 minus 5. Okay, so first I will solve all the powers. See, this is odd power. Minus 1 will return me minus 1 will return me minus 1 only. The sign will still be negative because odd hai. Minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. So minus minus will become plus, plus minus will become minus. Are you getting? This minus 1 will become plus. Plus minus will become minus. The 1 1s are 1 1s are 1. Minus 1 will be the answer. Okay, my dear students. So now, sorry. Minus minus will become plus. Minus will come down. Plus into minus will become minus. 1 into 1 1. 1 into 1 1. So minus 1 will be the answer. Okay. So I come over here. Now again here minus 1 square will be plus 1 because even power will be always positive. Plus 1. Plus minus minus. 3 1s are 3. Here minus minus plus. 9 1s are 9. Minus 5. So again I do the same thing. I will bring all the minus together. Are you getting? This I brought forward, plus 9 I took back. So p of minus 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Minus 9 plus 9. So p of minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, then what you will tell? By factor theorem, since p of minus 1 is equal to 0, therefore x plus 1 is a factor of p of minus 1. Okay, my dear students, so this we have come over here. So now what we will tell is that x plus 1 is a factor. Now searching for other factors by long-term division method. What is that? X cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5. I am dividing by x plus 1. Fine. So now 1 1s are 1. X square will give me, x into x square will give me x cube. But definitely plus plus plus. X into x square will be x cube. Now this will go and multiply there. Plus 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 1 into x square will be 1 x square. Subtraction in process, plus will become minus, plus will become minus. X cube minus x square will get definitely cancelled. Minus 3x square minus 1x square. Okay. Minus 3x square minus 1x square, right? Minus 3x square minus 1x square. Minus minus plus, so 3 plus 1, 4. Sign of the greater number minus 4x square. You will get this. So this I'll write over here minus 4x square. This whole thing will be pulled down, minus 9x minus 5. Okay. Now this minus sign will be copied over here first. And then proceed. 1, 4 will give me 4. X into x will give me x square. Fine. This I have to see. 1, 4 will give me 4. X into x will give me x square. I'm not writing first because I have to manage the sign. Plus minus minus x into 4x, 4x square. And now this will multiply with this. Plus minus minus 1 into 4x, 4x. Now because I am going to subtract, this minus will become plus, this minus will become plus. Again this will get cancelled. Minus 9x plus 4x. Okay. Minus 9x plus 4x. So this will give me what? Minus plus minus, so I have to subtract. 9 minus 4 will give me 5x. Sign of the greater number minus. So it will be giving me minus 5x. Okay. So this will be minus 5x. Minus 5 will be pulled down. Now this minus will be copied over here. Plus, 1, 5 is 5. X will be only x. Plus minus minus 5x. This also will go and multiply there. Plus minus minus 1, 5 is 5. Subtraction, minus will become plus, minus will become plus. Minus 5x plus 5x will get cancelled. Minus 5 plus 5 will get cancelled. Answer is 0. Fine. So the next step will be what? This. Basically p of x is equal to this. You will write it again. X cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5. So p of x will be equal to, now this x plus 1 into x square minus 4x minus 5. Now we have returned over here again. This we have to find it by the splitting the middle term process. So definitely now what? Plus 1 into minus 5, right? 1 into minus 5, the product is got to be what? 1 into minus 5. 1 into minus 5. This is the product. So, but remember 5 has got only one combination of factors. So that is the one that we have got. Split will be 5 ones are 5. No, then nothing else exists. 5 is a prime number, so it doesn't have any other factor. Now I have to assign signs. Sign of the middle term will go to the greater number. The greater number is 5. So minus sign will go to the greater number 5. Now this has to be plus. Only then I will get minus 4, right? Now confirm. Minus 5 into 1. If I multiply this, minus plus minus 5 ones are 5. So this is where I have returned. That means this split is right. Minus 5x, 1x. So this I will be writing in the place of this. Okay. Rest I have to copy. P of x is equal to x plus 1, bracket open, x square. And now in place of this I will write minus 5x plus 1x minus 5. Okay. This will be P of x is equal to x plus 1, bracket open. Oh, now I will do same thing. 5x I will shift over there, 1x I will bring over here. X square plus 1x minus 5x minus 5. P of x is equal to x plus 1. Here, here. X will go outside. So here if I divide x plus, again if I divide this 1 minus, here 5 will be the common factor. Remember now minus has gone outside, this will become plus. 5 will get cancelled. What stays inside is plus x. this will become plus, 5 will get cancelled, 1. So what you get again is, this will be a common factor, and what stays will be x minus 5. This is factorization completed. Okay, my dear students, so with this we have finished question number, what was that, second. Okay, so going to the question number third now. I prefer to start with the first paper itself. Now you all people can do, you can dare to solve it. See if you can solve it, pause the video and then resume once you have finished and check whether your answer is right. Okay, my dear students, you can pause and start, resume afterwards. So now what I'll do, see here now, because basically all are going to add up. So there is no question that the sum of this will be 0. There is no point in checking whether the sum of the coefficient is going to be 0. So now going for the other second step, odd powers and even powers. Odd powers, it is 1 plus 32 will give me 33. This is 13, even power is 13 plus 20 will again give me 33, right? So definitely x plus 1 is the factor. Fine. So I will start with that itself, checking or trying by trial if x plus 1 is factor of p of x. So what you will get is x plus 1 is equal to 0, therefore x is equal to minus 1. So again you will write p of minus 1. In place of 1 cube you will write minus 1 cube plus 13 into minus 1 square plus 32 into minus 1 plus 20. Okay, so again p of minus 1 cube will be minus 1. Remember, odd powers will return you, odd powers will return you negative value, plus minus 1 square will be plus 1, 13 plus minus minus 32 plus 20. Now negative value being together, minus 33 plus 33. So you have got the factors. So then you will write by factor theorem, since p of minus 1 is equal to 0, therefore x plus 1 is factor of p of x. One factor you have got. Now searching for other factors by long term division method, actually. So a long division starts over here, x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20. I will divide this by x plus 1. So x into x square will give me x cube plus 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 x cube. Now this also will divide over there, plus 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 1 into x square, 1x square. Subtraction to be done, my plus will become minus, plus will become minus. Remember the sign, this is of subtraction, sign of x cube is plus. So this will be gone, x cube minus x cube is gone, plus 13x square minus 1x square. Sorry my dear students, 13x square minus 1x square. Plus minus minus, so we will subtract 13 minus 1, 12. Sign of the greater number plus 12x square. Okay, so you get over here 12x square. This will be pulled down, plus 32x plus 20. Now this plus sign will go here first. Whatever is the sign over here, that goes over there first. Now 1, 12 are 12, x into x square. Fine. Plus 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 x into 12x square. Now this plus 1 also will multiply over there. Plus 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 1 into 12x. Subtraction to be done. Plus will become minus, plus will become minus. Signs change. This will getting cancelled. 12x square minus 12x square. 32x minus 12x. Okay. 32x minus 12x. Plus minus minus. So you will subtract 32 and 12. You will get 20. Okay. And 20x, sign of the greater number plus. So you will get over here plus 20x. Plus 20 will be copied down. Now this plus sign will be copied over here first. 1, 20 is 20. X will come. X into 20, 20x. Okay. Plus 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 first. X into 20 will give me 20x. Plus 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 1 into 20, 20. Subtraction, plus will become minus, plus will become minus. This is gone. This 20x minus 20x, 20 minus 20 cancel, remainder 0. So what do we get now is, see, okay, now we know P of x actually is going to be this x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20, which actually I have found it is going to be x plus 1 into this, x plus 1 into this, x plus 1 into x square plus 12x plus 20. Now here I have come to this quadratic equation, and now my question goes to question number 4. Fine. Here I have to do quadratic equation over here. So first I will have to find the product. Product will be 1 into 20, of course plus 20, plus 20. I have to written over here. Now if you can make out, if you can't make out, then also 4 3s are 12 and 4 5s are 20. No. 10 2s are 20. Yes. 2 10s are 2 5s are 5 5s. Now we have to take from here the combinations over here. 2 2s are 4 and 5. If I take 4 plus 5 will give me 9. I want 12. That is wrong combination. 2 5s are 10 and 2 I take. Yes. 10 and 2. Yes, are you getting this? I am underlining like this. This is now no more in progress. This 2 5s are 10 and 2. So this will give me, supposing 10 and 2. 10 2s are 20. 10 plus 2 will give me 12. Okay. The split is this. But I have to assign signs. 10 and 2. Okay. So sign of the middle term will go to the greater number. The greater number is 10. Sign of the middle term plus goes over here. And now to manipulate this has to be also plus, because then only 10 plus 2 I will get 12. So this is the 1. And now I have to confirm. To confirm what I will do, 10 into 2, right? 10 into 2 will be 20. Yes. So 10x, 2x is the right split. But I will purposely write it like this, because 20 is coming over, the better I take 10 on the towards 20. X plus 1. See, I have copied this, bracket open, x square. In place of this, I will write 2x plus 10x. I have told you like this. Plus 2x plus 10x plus 20. So, P of x is equal to x plus 1 into. Here I have to common factor and here I have to take common factor. Here the common factor is x plus 2 plus smaller number is completely dividing the greater number 10. 10 has gone outside, x remains, plus 10 2s are 20. So you get what over here? X plus 1 into x plus 2. X plus 2 is a common factor. What remains is x plus 10. See my dear student, these all drawing you are not supposed to do. For your understanding, I am explaining that and drawing this. You are not supposed to do this. So you get factorization as 3 factors, x plus 1 into x plus 2 into x plus 10. Okay, my dear student, so with this we finished question number 3. Now only one more question is remaining and then our exercise 2.4 will get over. Okay, so question number 4. This is P of y is equal to 2y cube plus y square minus 2y minus 1. Again, I'll check the same thing, plus 1 minus 1 ke liye. What I'll do, I'll first add all this. For adding 2 plus 1 minus 2 minus 1. You can nicely make out plus 2 minus 2 will get cancelled out, plus 1 minus 1 will get cancelled out, 0. So definitely now x minus 1 is a factor. So you will first start with x minus 1. So trying to check if x minus 1 is a factor of p of x. Therefore x minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to 1. So you will get p of y. Remember here, whatever is there over here, that variable we have to use. So p of 1 is equal to 2 into 1 cube plus 1 square minus 2 into 1 minus 1. So you get 1 cube is 1, 2 plus 1 minus 2 minus 1. You have come over there again. P of 1 is equal to 0 by factor theorem. Since P of 1 is equal to 0, y minus 1 is factor of P of y. Now searching for other factors by long division, not long term, long division method. What you will get? 2y cube plus y square minus 2y minus 1. I divide this by y minus 1. 1, 2s are 2, y into y square will give y cube. Are you getting this? I hope by now you are understanding this. Plus plus plus, this will give me 2y cube. Now this minus 1 also will multiply over here. Minus plus minus 1 into 2y square, it will return me 2y square. Subtraction, the plus will become minus, minus will become plus. 2y cube minus 2y cube will get cancelled. Plus y square plus 2y square. Are you getting? Y square plus 2y square. No? Here 1 plus 2, 3y square. So you get over here 3y square minus 2y minus 1. Now coming over here, this plus sign will be copied over here first. 1 3s are 3, y into y will return me 3y square. So y plus plus plus, y into 3y will give me 3y square. Minus plus, so remember then this also has to be multiplied. Minus plus minus 1 3s are 3y. Subtraction to be done, plus will become minus, minus will become plus. 3y square minus 3y square will get cancelled. Minus 2y plus 3y, okay? Minus 2y plus 3y. Minus plus minus, so you will subtract 3 minus 2 will become 1. Sign of the greater number plus 1y. So you will get over here 1y minus 1. So this plus sign will be copied over here. Y 1s are 1. Minus plus minus 1 1s are 1. subtraction, plus will become minus, minus will become plus. 1y minus 1y will get cancelled, minus 1 plus 1 will get cancelled, remainder is 0. So now for the last step, you will get what? P of y is equal to 2y cube plus y square minus 2y minus 1. So what do you get now? P of y is actually equal to y minus 1 into this. Fine. So y minus 1 into 2y square plus 3y plus 1. So here we come to the question number 4. Quadratic equation splitting the middle term. Product is, remember this is very important, 2 into 1. 2. You have to written over here. Now factorizing 2 is actually not going to give much meaning. We'll give you 2 ones are 2, nothing else. 2 ones are 2 will give you nothing else. So 2 plus 1 will give me 3. Fine. So assigning signs 2 and 1. Sign of the middle one will go to the greater number. This also has to be plus, so it will become 2 plus 1, 3. Sign, fine. And now confirm plus 2 into plus 1 will be 2 ones are 2. This you have written over here. So your actual split it 2y, 1y. So P of y is equal to y minus 1, 2y square plus 2y plus 1y plus 1. Fine. So P of y is equal to, here 2 will be the common factor, y also will be the common factor, y plus 1. 2y has gone outside, nothing remains, so 1. Here 1 will be the common factor, y plus 1. Y plus 1 will be the common factor. So this is the factorization completed. Okay, my dear students, I hope you all have understood this. Solve this very well. Come back on track as soon as possible. Thank you, my dear students. See you all soon. Stay safe, stay home, stay calm. Love you all. See you all soon.